I don't sleep that much.
Donald Trump has recently, we've seen he has canceled some interviews. A Trump advisor told the Shade Room producers that Trump was, quote, exhausted and refusing some interviews.
Can I ask you what really...
Hey, Dan, I gotta get going.
Oh, I'm sorry.
They're going crazy.
All right.
Reports that he's falling asleep.
I see my people are going crazy over there.
Oh, that's it?
Time to go, right? Okay.
That was Donald Trump making fun of Detroit. And Detroit has come back to bite because he is holding a rally there tonight, and CNN is reporting exclusively that he is unable to fill that rally, saying that it is empty behind their camera. I'm going to show you that clip. But as that is happening, Obama is going on Donald Trump, right? This very moment here, he is making fun of Donald Trump's Bibles that he's selling. And if you end up liking this video and you want to support the channel, please be sure to hit the like, subscribe, and alert bells before you go. All right, friends, we have a couple of clips to look at in this video. Now, check out first clip.
Talking about today is high on her list. The whole country is going to be like, you want to know the truth? It'll be like Detroit. Our whole country will end up being like Detroit if she's your president. You're going to have a mess on you.
Beautiful. We were definitely going to see a late-night True Social tweet about that one. Obama wasn't done there, though. He also went hard on Donald Trump's weird swaying that I'm still not over. I hope you're not either. He went hard on that weird swaying that he did, and said this.
And when he's not complaining, he's trying to sell you stuff. He's got his gold sneakers. He's got the $100,000 watch. Says it's a Swiss watch, but nobody can actually figure out where in Switzerland was this thing made. He's got, this is my favorite. He's got the Trump Bible. Wants you to buy the Word of God, Donald Trump edition. His name's going to be on there, embossed, right next to Luke and Mark and Matthew. And by the way, I will give you one guess. You could not make this stuff up. Where these Bibles are made. So, Mr. Tough Guy on China, except when he can make a few bucks, hawking his Trump edition Bibles. Come on, man.
So meanwhile, we're having a party, right? We're having a party. Meanwhile, here is the funeral service of the Donald Trump rally where Byron Daniels is asking folks who has voted, and listen to the cricket.
I do have to point out that along with his intentions, there is also a question of his competence. Have you seen him lately? I mean, he is out there, he's given 2.5 hour speeches, just word salads. You have no idea what he's talking about. He's talking about Hannibal Lecter. He's talking about this. He's talking about that. He held a town hall meeting where he just, let me explain, because I've done a lot of town hall meetings. The point of a town hall meeting is to take questions. He just decided, you know what, I'm going to stop taking questions. And then he's swaying to Ave Maria and YMCA for about half an hour. Folks are standing there not sure what's happening. Can you imagine if I did that? Can you imagine if Ruben did that right in the middle? Now, our playlist would probably be better. But
now, Republicans do mainly vote in person now because Donald Trump says that voting beforehand allows him to know how many votes that they can. I mean, this is all a lie, but how many votes they need to fake in order to get the win. So that's why they all vote in person. So, but you want people to vote early because then when things come up, their vote is already banked. So it's just, to me, it's just a sign of a campaign that is just marching toward failure. there. Here is that CNN report, a beautiful, beautiful CNN report.
Elena, you're noticing something interesting inside that venue where you are. What is it?
That's right. So we are here in downtown Detroit. We're in this pretty large venue. You can't really tell, Aaron, from where you are. I mean, right behind me, you can see the crowd. But behind the camera, where I'm speaking toward, it's actually pretty empty. They have not been able to fill this. And I'll also tell you that it took us more than 2 hours. They were 2 hours delayed in getting us into the venue today. And so there are questions about, I'm told it was not a security issue, according to two Secret Service officials.
So the reason why that rally is empty is because Donald Trump's completely flailing his campaign is running on fumes. It's reported that he is exhausted. I'm sure his followers and supporters are exhausted too. He attacked the supporters in Detroit who wants to show up when you attack their city. And just like how VP Harris trapped Donald Trump in the debates, she's trapped him now. She has got him talk. He wants to talk about the economy and immigration. That's all he should talk about and wants to talk about. But she's got him talking about his level of energy, which puts him in that camp of a sweet spot where she looks better than him. She's trapped him again. And here she is in two separate clips talking about how exhausted he is. And when you note he took the bait here, she is.
And now he is ducking debates and canceling interviews. Come on. And check this out. His own campaign team recently said it is because of exhaustion. Well, if you are exhausted on the campaign trail, it raises real questions about whether you are fit for the toughest job in the world.
And then here she is, making that same argument again. This is the one that he responded to.
It's good to be back. And again, we have a situation where the former president is insulting the people of the state, this time saying that auto workers, that their important and good and highly skilled work could be performed by a child, which is just further evidence that Donald Trump comes from a place where he really does not appreciate or understand how most people in our country work very hard for all that they have, and that there is great dignity in their work. In addition, I've been hearing reports that his team at least is saying he's suffering from exhaustion. And that's apparently the excuse for why he's not doing interviews. And of course, he's not doing the CNN town hall. He refuses to do another debate. And, look, being president of the United States is probably one of the hardest jobs in the world. And so we really do need to ask if he's exhausted being on the campaign trail. Is he fit to do the job? And I think that's a question that is an open-ended question that he needs to answer.
He's a narcissist. He knows that is not a good look for him. And so when he is injured, he has to defend himself. And here he is defending himself. Now, he doesn't want to be He doesn't want to be talking about this. He should be talking about something else because this draws attention to his age, but he cannot help it.
How do you think this affects the border? Kamala Harris said she thinks you're exhausted, and that's why you're canceling events. Are you exhausted?
What event have I canceled? I haven't canceled. She
canceling
doesn't go to any events. She's a loser. She doesn't go to any events. She didn't even show up for the Catholics last night at the hotel. It was insulting. All they are is sound bites. So today I was at Fox and Friends at 7 in the morning. I then went to 2 different other appearances. I then made about 15 phone calls. I've gone 48 days now without arrest, and I've got that loser who doesn't have the energy of a rabbit. Let me tell you something. She should have been last night with the Catholics. So all they do is put out sound bites. Tell me when you've seen me take even a little bit of a rest. Not only am I'm not even tired. I'm really exhilarated. You know why? We're killing her in the polls because the American people don't want her. She didn't pass her bar exam. She's not a smart person. She's not a person that should represent our country. So I just want to let you know that very clearly. Go ahead.
Okay, well, just to put a bow on that, because the VP Harris campaign came out with a really interesting clip that showed Donald Trump nodding off.
I don't sleep that much.
Donald Trump has recently, we've seen he has canceled some interviews. A Trump advisor told the Shade Room producers that Trump was, quote, exhausted and refusing some interviews.
Can I ask you what really...
Hey, Dan, I gotta get going.
Oh, I'm sorry.
They're going crazy.
All right.
Reports that he's falling asleep.
I see my people are going crazy over there.
Oh, that's it?
Time to go, right? Okay.
So we are back. Baby, we are talking. The narrative is back on our side. That's exactly where you want it to be. The last 2 weeks of the election, you want the narrative to be on your side. It is on our side. We're talking about the things that are beneficial to us and not to him. This is a great place to be. I don't know what's wrong with you. Young people, you think you just fell out of a coconut tree, and if you want to support that, as always, you can hit that subscribe button. You can leave a like on this video, and if you're stuck around to the end, you can drop a blue heart in the comments or just say hi. Thank you for your support, and until next time, I'll see you soon.